In part one, we talked about how Wolverine on Earth 1610 was much different than the Wolverine that we know from Earth 616, and it really shows with Jimmy's response to finding out that Wolverine was his father. Finding out that your father is Wolverine, someone that the world knows as unstable and violent, doesn't give you closure. It creates an identity crisis. Jimmy isn't grappling with reunion or abandonment. He's grappling with misplacement and mistrust. Like his life was built in a vacuum of withheld context. That's a story that many youth in informal or kinship placements know all too well, being raised in love but not in truth. Jimmy's powers even mirror his internal rupture. His organic claws are not just a nod at his father, but a literal break from normals. They erupt from beneath the skin, uncontrollable and painful, like the return of something that was buried but never truly gone. The metaphor really writes itself. Biological truth, inherited trauma, and the body as a form of revelation. After being transported from the Ultimate Universe during Secret Wars, Jimmy enters Earth 616, a universe where everyone knows Wolverine, but no one knows who Jimmy is. He's both anonymous and infamous. People see his claws and assume his legacy, but Jimmy was not raised in that legacy. He wasn't even raised with that version of Wolverine. He was raised outside of that legacy, and now he's trying to survive inside of it. It's a very common feeling for youth raised in kinship care or in post-placement, dropped into entirely new environments where everybody has expectations of you based on who they think you're related to, even if you never had full access to that family, that culture, or that story. Jimmy's arc is not about reunion. It is about the emotional residue of fictive kinship. What happens when you're cared for, but you're not given the full truth? When your identity is protected so fiercely that it's hidden even from you. And when your body, your power, and your pain start revealing themselves in pieces that nobody prepared you for. Jimmy Hudson is so much more than Wolverine's son. He is a physical representation of what it looks like to grow up inside of a story that was edited before you ever got a chance to read it. This is the first episode of Raised Between Worlds. And remember, being raised with care doesn't mean being raised with clarity.